Hey there, welcome to Full Stack Maker. On this week's episode, I recently picked up this Milwaukee drink tumbler, and it's part of their pack out series, which means that it's got this fancy foot on it that if you have other Milwaukee pack out things, you can put this in here and your drink will not go anywhere. So I saw this at the store and decided that that would be really cool if I had just a cup holder that I could magnetize to the side of my toolbox, lock my cup in there, not have to worry about it going anywhere. Is this necessary? No, absolutely not. I have plenty of tumblers, but I kind of like Milwaukee a little bit too much. My girlfriend will tell you that. So I saw this and just decided it had to be made. So let's get into it. So here is the CAD design process. This is sped up 10,000%. This took about an hour, but I had to stop a lot to take measurements off the actual pack out foot and figure out what I was going to do. So sorry if it's a little jumpy, but here is a time lapse of the design. After the design's all done, it's time to send it over to the 3D printer. Okay, so attempt number one. Print came out really well. However, I got some dimensions wrong from my CAD model. So if you put the cup in, it does kind of lock into place. Like, it's not going to fall out. However, if you look really closely, and I don't know if you can see this at all, but this foot is supposed to be pushing against this edge. So it's not. There's like a 3 mm gap, kind of. So in my sketch, when I was creating this outer shape, I wanted the wall thickness here to be 5 mm. And I made a mistake. In my sketch, I actually offset this corner edge. I offset it in 5 mm and then just drew lines to connect the four. That's wrong because this is 5 mm, but this is actually less than 5 mm. So I went back into the sketch, redid it, remade it, and time to print it again and see if we do any better. I ended up printing this on its face to save support material, so you can see that the inside of the cleat has all that support material on it. When I pulled it out, it all came off in one piece, and I was actually really happy with the way this came out because the inside of that cleat is really smooth, and that's not always the case when you have support material. Round 2 of the print has come out much better. Same print quality, however, my dimensions are perfect. I don't know if you can see it, but if you look in here, that foot is actually pressing against the side of the mount. So this is a perfect fit. I couldn't be happier with it. For mounting, this is the back plate. I've got all these little circle cutouts so I can put magnets in it. And then it will bolt to the back of this and then magnet onto the side of whatever I want to put it on. So let's get it assembled. These are the magnets, by the way. These little neodymium fridge magnets. I hope they're going to be strong enough. We're about to find out. So. There are the magnets, and now we just got to screw it in place. Okay, there is the completed project. Now it's time to see if it works.
Okay, got the completed project here. Time to see if it sticks to my fridge. Well, maybe the fridge just doesn't have thick enough metal for these magnets to stick to. Let's head out to the garage, throw it on the side of my toolbox, and see if it sticks. All right, does it stick? Yes. No.
Clearly those magnets weren't strong enough. So I redesigned the back plate, and we're going from these tiny little magnets, to this. And these not tiny magnets. I have 6 cutouts in this back plate to put magnets in. I've already tested it a little bit, and these are so strong that I think I'm going to try it first with 4 and see if that does it. I just don't want to make it too strong. So let me get these put in, and we'll test it again.
We're back out in the garage with the updated design on this thing. It's got 4 of those big bar magnets in the back of this. Let's see if it sticks. That sticks pretty good. How about with the cup? Look at that. Still a little bit loose. I might consider throwing the other 2 magnets in the back of that thing, but overall it's pretty good. Kind of tilts a little bit, but I think we're going to call that at the end of this video because I don't think I'm actually going to use this thing. More for novelty than anything else. But see, it even took paint off the back of this. Yeah, I've got to do something about the. Okay, so I just had an idea, and we're out in the garage because this is where this cup holder is going to live. This is a non-slick or non-stick, non-slip furniture pad. Essentially, you don't want a piece of furniture sliding across the ground. Put this on the foot, it'll stop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it to the back of this thing, cut it so the shape matches, and then see if this keeps it from scratching the crap out of everything that it touches, because that's what it's doing right now. Scratching everything. Go. With the non-slip pad on the back of this thing, which you can see I've already tried to rip off, it's too far away, the magnets don't hold on strong enough. So, with that being said, I think I'm done with this thing. It was going to be a novelty, and it doesn't really seem to want to work for me. I could redesign this to give my screws more of a countersink and put the rest of the magnets in there, but the screws don't want to sit flush or below flush with this piece, and every time I stick it on my toolbox, it's scratching. I actually scratched my fridge inside too with this thing, so don't really want to do that anymore. And yeah, that's about all we're going to play around with this thing. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. Thank you guys.